Hey, it's Erik Paulsen. Hope everyone had a great Mother's Day weekend. We're going to jump right into our weekly video conversation with an issue that we actually took up on the House floor this week, and it relates to a lot of the input and feedback I got from folks like you back in the district. I heard from Lynn and Michael in Osseo, David in Champlin, William in Bloomington, Timothy in Brooklyn Park, and Tom in Eden Prairie, among others, who were concerned about the news reports of the National Guard troops that are in Minnesota that have been deployed 2 or 3 times and are now not going to be getting the benefits that they were promised or have earned as a part of their paid leave between these deployments. The Pentagon just stepped in last October and changed the rules of the game in the middle of these deployments. The Minnesota delegation stepped in to say that is wrong because these are benefits that were not only promised, they have been earned. So we passed legislation led by John Klein and the whole Minnesota delegation bipartisanly, and passed legislation on the House floor just this week to make sure that these benefits will be provided. It's simple, it's straightforward. Now we need to make sure we get that through the Senate and also to the President, because we need to make sure that we keep our promises to our nation's veterans and their families. I also got a question or a comment from Tammy in Brooklyn Center, who called in with her concerns about foreign trade and the impact that it has on jobs in Minnesota. Actually, Tammy, it's a very important question, and we have a great opportunity in Minnesota, knowing that trade has been a huge opportunity to grow jobs. 60,000 jobs are directly related to trade in Minnesota. In our district alone, in the 3rd District, over $5 billion of merchandise is sold as a component of trade. So it's a great opportunity to expand operations to help Minnesota exports, knowing that just this week the Columbia Trade Agreement took effect. What does that mean? Basically, it means this. It means that now Minnesota companies or American companies can now sell into Columbia at lower tariff rates. So we have leveled the playing field finally for American workers and our companies here at home. I've also led the effort just this week, getting 51 of my colleagues to join in signing a letter to the President saying we also need to expand trade in Europe. They're our best allies, they're our best friends, there are also huge economic opportunities to expand trade between our 2 continents. So I look forward to engaging in that issue as well as a member of the Ways and Means Committee and participate in trade conversations. Hope you'll continue to provide your input. Send in your question through Facebook or Twitter, or of course by email or online at paulsen.house.gov, and I hope you have a great weekend.